Hello, your Trickster host, Race here, and here to proudly present to you our 5th installment of our Summer Tricks Fails for the year of 2022. And here I'm showing you is 15 tricks of magic within this one. Without any further ado, let's get to him right now. So get those like says out for me, and let's dive right on into him from here. And here I rise up the view, and being right close to the beautiful sun, that's just right over here. And here's where I'll call up our first trick. And it goes to the magic summer salting frog trick egg. And so this will look like. Okay, so you can see I got this little frog here. Trick sound. Wow, the somersaulting frog. Wow. So how is this summer frog doing somersaults? I'll show you. Okay, the somersaulting frog is actually a very cute wind up summer frog. This is what you'll see just right here. And it just winds up like this, and it's going to allow it to do some somersaults. You can do this upon your hand if you want to. Like this, hold on to this. Like that if you want to, but preferably onto the table. Like a park bench, right closest to you. Tip, make sure you turn this a few times. That way you'll get the frog to do its somersault reps down. Like this. It's twisting on this. Like that. Hold its feet like this. You're going to hold the dial down like that. And then all you got to do is just place it down from about here. And it does this. That's some somersaults. And that's how you get the little frog here to do somersaults. And that right there is how you do the trick gag to the somersaulting frog. What you can do, this involves the frog of summer. And from there, brings us down to our next trick. From after one, we get to trick number 2. And that goes to the summer magic ball to froggy magic trick. This is what this ball to froggy will look like. Okay, so here you see I got is my green ball. Watch this. It turns into a froggy ball to a froggy. So how is this one done? As it is, I'm about to reveal. The ball to froggy stick it to right now. I'll let the frog speak for that one. Here's what you'll need. It's just only one simple thing, and that is this frog. Now, not as any frog. It happens to be a ball with a frog that's onto it like this. It's very simple. What you're going to do is fold these down like this. That way they don't get to see the parts of the frog, and all you see is this green ball you see here. Place it into your hand like this. Open it up like that. But snap your fingers and open your hand, and by magic, the green ball turns itself into a froggy. You see, just right here. Cool. And you can do is then again involves the summer frog. And that right there is how you do the magic trick 2, the magic ball to froggy magic trick. And back here to where you can see the sun again over here. And here I'll read off our next trick that goes into our trick number 3. Now this goes to another frog, not any frog, a frog that almost looks like a fish, almost. So a special like summer frog. And that goes to the trick which I like to call the summer tail flip frog gag. Here's what this will look like. Look. Whoa! And that's how the frog swims. Any frog happens to be like a fish frog. An interesting one. A very summerific little guy. Isn't that cute? Aww. So how is this gag done? As is, I'm going to show you how this is done right now. So here, we'll definitely crack some up with this, as well as thinking it's pretty cute. Here are the ins and outs on how this gag was pulled. The flipper tail frog, and that is what you'll see right here. It actually is in the wind-up one here, and it has facing the eyes like a fish, a body of a fish almost there, and it's in the right formation of a frog. It has like a fish-like tail right here. And what you're going to do is simply just twist this, and you're going to stop it with your finger so that this is not flip like that yet. You want to do it after, so you hold on like this very tightly and make your way down to the ground like this. So you can see the frog on there, pick it up, and then go, oh, look at this little frog. And then just do this. Get your finger loose, and the tail begins to flip just like that. It's a very simple one that anyone can do. Give it up for the Magic Summer Flipping Tail Frog Gag. Go to do down in the park and at the beach with this cute little one. So when it's done, just give it a little pat. Okay, so you heard of tree snakes, ground snakes. How about bush snakes? That's another form of snake as well too. And we got one here to our makes its way for our tricks. That goes into our fourth one. This goes into the bush snake. And it is the Magic Summer Bush Snake Trick Gag. Here's what this will look like for this. I'll see you where a great bush of grass is. So here I am, where the bush is here. You can see if there's something inside this. What is that? Whoa. It's a bush snake. Ah! I got to. You've been pranked with this one as well too, because it is almost like a gag, but in itself is a slight prank as well too. So how did I get to with this? I'll show you how this is done right now. So here goes only into one thing, and that is this finger puppet snake you see just here. You're going to is put it onto your pointer finger just like this, and you're gonna go to a big bushy area, like a tree or a hedge or something like that, or a long grass. And it's very simple, because what you're going to do is take the snake here, go in behind here, and just go out like that with your finger. Make sure your hand is not exposed, and all you see is the snake coming from the bush. So you move the tree a little bit, the head to come out like that. Make sure your hand is hitting it really good. Like that. And they get to see this coming out of the bush. You see just here. Make sure you act surprised. Give that a ditch and then just go, oh, I just saw a bush snake. It's a very cool one that you could do. It's very easy, very simple to do. There's no prep, and it's pretty straightforward from there. Before we carry on, let's take a look at my reflections on my shades. Get the reflection of outside within them. Very reflective it is. And let's see, do the gag prank to the summer bush snake trick. Bring us on to our next one, but to our trick number 5. That goes to the summer magic jump ball magic trick. Here's what this will look like. So, get your bat balls ready, and let's get on into it. Okay, so here I got this. I'm going to give this ball cover like this. Like that, I'm gonna go under there like this. Watch. 3, 2, 1. Whoa! Let's try it one more time for the second time. That was a sweet one. Okay, place it in like this. I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna go from here. Watch the ball again. Ball over here. Wow! And it jumps right back when I did this. So how did I get this ball to jump when I did that? I'm gonna see this is done right now. So here goes into the well-known bat ball, which is right here. This is actually the classic form of bat ball you see just right here. Okay, so with this, you're going to is make it to jump. It's a simple sleight of hand and the work of the hand for this magic trick. It's a very slick one, and I'll show you. Okay, so what you're going to do here is be at a park bench for this. You're going to is to take the ball like this, cover, take this back, and cover it like this. Ball over here, and you're going to is go down and go like that. Cover like that, point, and go like that. You can repeat this as many times as you want and still get the same thing. Or being quicker, you just put on like this. And 3, 2, 1. Like that. And that magic, it jumps right back after squashing it down from the table, and it ends up back into your left hand. You see just right here. Makes a very cool one you could do. Because it involves the sporting good, the original, whoa, the original bat ball you see just right here. So, a sport good. And that's how you do the magic trick 2, the magic summer magic jump ball magic trick. Bring us down to our next magic trick we get to here in the park where the sun is, and I'm back right over there. Isn't that look beautiful? It certainly does. You want to see it before we get to our next one? Alright, let's go see and view the big bright sun. Just right there. Look how bright that sun is. Just like shining right through the trees, just right there. Wow. And that's just shining through the sky, making it nice and golden. As golden as the magic you're about to see within this installment. So we're always shining into this right here, but we're gonna shine our way into our 6th magic trick that goes to the Summer Swan Shell Card Prediction magic trick. Here's what this will look like. Okay, so here I got this a deck of cards here, and I got these shells. I got swans here. I got my notepad with my little pen here. That will is predict a card of choice. So, okay, so here, tell me when to stop. Stop there. Okay, I'll just pick these cards down here like that. Okay, so here is your card there. Okay, I'm going to is put that down in this notepad what I think it is, and I'm going to use these to predict it. Okay, so I'm going to put this just on top here, and I'm going to just get the rest of the cards here. Okay, so the card deck will go from here. I'm going to first write down what I think it is, and that's something looking notepad. Like this. Okay, so here, got my notepad here. I'm just gonna write down what I think it is right here. That. Okay. So I just wrote down in my pad and just open just like this. So I'll put it over here, and I'm going to now is take these, and I'm going to have these predict the card. Okay, so here I'll take are these swans here, like that. Okay, so what is this in the shape of? If he's seeking a heart. Okay. Okay, so here I got my souls. I'm going to count the souls. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to add 4 more souls to it. Okay, so my predictions in here, by the looks of this here, I'm guessing that the souls and the swans here are telling me that the card is the 8 of hearts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And swans is a heart. What does my notebook read? Eight of hearts. And the card reads and shows the 8 of hearts. From the pad to the swans and the souls had now predicted your card that you'd chosen. So how did I do this one? I'll show you. Here's what you'll need to get for this magic trick. And that is, I almost forgot these because the sun's out. Okay, yeah. And that is, 1, a deck of cards. Any regular or the summer edition with the shells on it. You see this right here. Then what you will be needing is 2 swans with the necks curved in, and as they go together, create a heart. And then to go with it, you'll be needing are some seashells. You see right here. Count 8. That way you'll have like a force chosen card. That way you'll know exactly what the card is because of the same portion of numbers of the seashells you have just right here. Okay, so that's what you will be needing. Let alone you'll be needing is a notepad. You see just right here to write down your prediction. Of course, you'll need is a pen to write that down. Now you're good to go. Make sure you have this all lined up. Cards, your swans, and your seashells like this. You can do them in clusters if you want to, or have them out like that. Because being of 8, I'll show you the 8 card. What I wanted to do with that is to get to know the card. You'll need something to go with it for the card prediction. And that is a mirror. You see it just right here. You're going to place that underneath the cards like this. Take a person off. Place the card that you're going to select like that. Hold it just like this. And you're going to is dress the other cards on top. That way, as they set the card, they're going to go and say, okay, so 2 minutes stop. Because the 2 cards often say stop. Then you know the card right there is the card that this is actually made for. which is this. Show them the card, that's the card that they selected. And you're going to have this mirror out a little bit so you can easily go and see it in here. That is how you're getting the card right there. What you're going to do is take that away and give that a ditch. You're going to is have this just sitting on top. Make sure the cards now are back together. Before you do, you want to write that down on your notepad right here. So you go like this, dot big, so they can see it. Like that, and then the book place face down so they don't get to see it. Then you're going to do is now get the swans involved and this. So we'll say, okay, let's pay attention to these over here. What you'll do is say, okay, we'll predict it by this as well too. We're going to is get the swans, join them together, creating the heart. So okay, so you can say, what is this? They'll go, it's the heart. Okay, so now we've got the heart in there. Let's now get the seashells in play. You're going to go and count 1, 2, 3, 4, and then say I'm going to now is add 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so here now, because of the prediction of what you wrote down on your pad here, and you're going to is say, okay, by the looks of this, what they're saying is the 8 of hearts. Because you can see, here's the 8, and we'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? And you're like, how did you know it was the 8 of hearts? Then you take your notebook and show the 8 of hearts. Take the card deck, take off the top card, and show the 8 of hearts. You can just do any card you want, but you must have enough shells to go with the card that you're wanting to use for the magic trick. Makes a very cool magic trick that you could do because it involves the swans of summer, the seashells, as well as the summer card deck, as you see just right there. And that's how you do the summer swan shell card prediction magic trick. Bringing us down to our next magic trick, we get to our trick number 7. This one here goes into a bottle, and by magic we'll self-crush it. This one here is the classic, and I'm going to here now is show you the magic trick to that one. That is to the self-crushing water bottle magic trick. Here's what this will look like. Okay, so here I got is my bottle. Check out this. Actually, get to crush. Wow. It like self-crushed right in my hand. So how did I get just self-crushed like that? I'll show you the secret behind this too right now. So here would definitely be a cool thing you could do at the park and the beach. Here's what you'll need to pull this off. Okay, for this you will be needing is a crushable water bottle. You see this here, and you're going to is get some line, attach it through the bottle right here, and then put a hole into the cap here and fasten it really, really good. Like use like hot glue on top with a pin or something you see right there. And then you're going to is get yourself a full back clip and hold it like this. And then you're going to is hold it into your hand, and you're going to pull this down, and that's going to allow it to like crush like this in your hand like this. You can do this one in your hand or holding on to it like this. Like that. Or you can do this one right at the table as well too. That way it's like this. Like that. And by magic, having it to self-crush crust right in front of your very eyes. It's a very cool trick that you could do with a water bottle and some line and a full back clip, as well as a pin, something like that on top, and it got yourself an amazing, summerific, slick magic trick you could do this at the park and at the beach. And that right there is how you do the magic trick to the magic summer self-crushing bottle magic trick. And this one here goes into the deep, and that is to a cup and the magic wand, and by magic we'll get something very sea-like onto it. And coming into our magic trick number 8, that goes to the magic summer seaweed cup magic trick. Here's what this will seaweed-like. Okay, so here I got my magic wand here, and I got my cup here. It actually is get something from watch. Okay, to a happy summer of 22. Watch this. Actually, go into the cup here like that. Watch. I 3, 2, 1. Whoa! I just took some seaweed from the cup and onto the magic wand. So how is this done? So this is done right on. So here it would be a great one you could do for great summer fun. This is what you need to pull this amazing, sweet, slick magic trick. So here is what you'll need for this magic trick. You will be needing is a nice light blue cup, or any cup will do, paper cup. Then you'll be needing is the seaweed. One here is actually part of a mop, but it does look like seaweed. That's by the looks of it. You're going to is get yourself the mop wand part and turn it into a magic wand by a polka dot napkin or something like that, and turn it into the wand. That way you can easily fit this on just like that. What you want to do first is preload your seaweed, you see right here, into your cup like this. Make sure it gets all inside there. And push it in like this. This will lock in place. So that way it does not come out. Like that. So I'll flip it down. So the magic wand. Drop like that. Then give it a wave. And get a tap. You can say anywhere you want to. Like, happy summer fun of the year of 22. Then you're going to place the wand in like that. Really good. And fasten it tightly. Hold on to the top. Hold the cup and pull up like this. Make sure this thing goes down like that. And by magic, getting seaweed from a cup, you see, just right here, by the magic wand. And that's what you do, the magic trick to the magic seaweed cup and wand magic trick. And that brings us down to our next magic trick. Goes down to our 9th one. And it goes right to the Summer Magic Chameleon Frog magic trick. Here's what this will look like. This, I'll see you at one of the trees for this one. Okay, so here I got this a chameleon because I know it changes and hides within the trees. That's why I'm next to some trees here. We'll see what other magic powers that it has. Watch. Whoa! It has turned into a frog. Chameleon to frog. So how did I do this one? I'm about to reveal the secrets. Here's what you need to pull this amazing, slick magic trick. The chameleon frog is actually a play on a chameleon and a frog. These are stuffed ones you can find. This thing get folded down a bit though, a little bit like this. And you're gonna hold the chameleon just like this to hide the frog in the back. All you gotta do is make sure the frog is not to be seen, and all you see is the chameleon. All you gotta do is throw it down very quickly, like this. Like that. Hold. Drop it like that. And by magic, the chameleon transforms itself into a frog. Then now we're gonna get the leapfrog by going like this. Hand down right into your palm like this. Snap and do that and get the leap of the frog into your right or left hand palm. You see just here. And that right there is how you do the magic summer chameleon frog magic trick. To our next magic trick we get to, that goes right to our 10th one. That is a magic sea cup and holy ball magic trick. Here's what this will look like. Okay, so here I got is my sea cup here, and I got this here. Gonna actually is something magical with this. I just place it in to a cup like that. Okay, so it's inside here like this. You know, see, you can actually get it to change color into blue. So how's this one done? I'll show you. Here is what you need to pull off this amazing, cool magic trick. Because it involves only 3 simple things for this one. For this, we will be needing our 2 holy balls. You can see right here, we got one with the yellow, the holes, and same with the blue. And this flipper cup, you see right here, a similar one like this. What you want to do is, since we changed it into this, we'll change it into this. Okay, so what we're going to is hold on to like that, hold it on to your finger like this, holding on to the ball like this. Hold this just like this. You're going to place this in like this, and give it a cover like that. Go in like this, and put out like this. Point. This is hidden behind here like that. Pull that way, get that a ditch. And then get it to toss out like this, and color change the holy ball. You see this here by the use of a sea cup that looks just like this. And that right there is how you do and perform the magic trick to the magic sea cup and holy ball magic trick. Coming into our 11th one, and that is a magic sand bucket fish magic trick. Here's what this will look like. Okay, so here I got is my fishing pole, and I got my bucket of water. You see? There, there's nothing inside there whatsoever. I'm gonna actually is get something from it. Okay, I'm going to use this like a magic wand here. That we'll see if we can go into the bucket right here, and we'll get 1 fish. So that was 1 fish that we got, which is just right over there. I'll go in again. That. And I grab out a 2nd fish. And with that, I'll pull out the 3rd fish. So how did I get fish from an empty bucket with the water in a sound bucket? As is about to reveal the secrets. All you'll be needing is your well-known sound bucket, a fishing rod that has a magnet attached to it right here that can attract to the fish magnet you see just right here. You're going to is do this at the edge of a table or a park bench. Okay, what you're going to is have these just on your lap, just like this, like that. You're going to is sew the bucket and pour a little bit of water out, like that. Then you're going to is take this and just take the fish like this, under and dump it into the bucket like this. And then make your way up like this. Having the bucket just like this. Use the line here of the pole and just get it around like this for a magic wand. Go in and grab one fish. And do that to the rest of them. Like this. Try and get the fish by the magnet of the fishing pole. And that's what you'll see right there, the 3 fish caught by the pole and the sand bucket with the water in the inside. Makes a very cool one that you could do at the park and at the beach, because there it gets your fish in there, the water, the sand bucket, and the fish pole with that one. You know how that magic trick was done and performed. And so the next one we're gonna get to is to a flying disc, a summer flying disc. And by magic, they'll get something from it that will turn into a prank as well too. And coming into our trick number 12, and that is the Great Summer Water Disc. Magic trick, prank, gag. Here's what this will look like. For this, I'm gonna take off my hat and my shades. Now, let's get the flying disc involved with this one. Okay, first up, I'm gonna go get myself is a flying disc. There we go. Oh! Seriously? Okay. Find this scissors again. Woo! Oh boy. It's a good thing I brought my towel out. Yeah. What a summer surprise that was. Water from a flying disc. I didn't see that coming along. Woo! That was definitely something. How's this one done? I'm about to reveal the very refreshing secret to you right now. So here it goes into the flying disc. What you'll need is water to go with it. Here I brought my water bucket close by. So what you want to do is provide the magic if you want to, with that too. But what you could do is not turn into the magic, but you can turn it into the prank gag. It's very simple. Then we can give it to the person. So here, what we're going to do is, as it gives to the person, what we're going to do first is load it with the water, like this. First, like this. So as you give it to the person, they'll get water from the disc, and upon them, if it gets onto their head, great. If not, it'll end up on them. So it'll look a little something like this. Flying disc. And you get them on a shirt or something like that. It's a very refreshing trick that one could do. A prank to pull with only a flying disc. Makes a good one you could do on a hot day like today. Because it involves water. And with that, I'll place my shades back on again and put my hat back on as well too. And that right there is how you do the trick prank, the prank gag to the Great Summer Water Disc. Bring us down to our next one, to our 13th one. That is the Magic Shark Wand and Bucket Magic Trick. Here's what this will look like. Okay, so you can see my bucket here. There's nothing inside there. Actually, it's just to use this here as a wand. You can see if you can try and get something from the bucket. Watch this. To the magic of summer. Okay, just reach in and pull out a baby beluga. A beluga whale. So how to get this from the bucket? I'll show you. All you need is a beluga whale, a bucket, sound bucket, and to go with it, you'll be needing is like a water wand. Here I'm using is this strike wand with a wand. Place it into your armpit, just like that. Hold on to the beluga whale, the baby beluga whale. And you're going to is so the bucket completely empty like this, while holding on to the beluga whale like that. So you're going to is go back and put the whale in, hold the tail down, then use the shark wand here and wave over the bucket and say, to the magic of summer. Like that. Give that tap. Then go in and pull out the beluga whale from the bucket you see just here. And that's how you do the magic trick to this amazing summerific wonder. There it gets your beluga whale, the sound bucket, and the shark water wand for this one. Together make a very sweet, slick, cool magic trick you could do at the park and at the beach. Then to our 14th one we get to, and that goes to the Magic Summer Water Shifter magic trick. Is what this will shift like. So here I got my big ball of water and I got my sand shifter. Watch. I actually done this like this. You see what the water does as it dumps. It gives and transforms into gems. Wow! And that's what the water just did. It turned to gems. Look! Whoa! And that's what the water just did. Cool! So how did I do this one? I'm gonna show you this is done right now. All you need is a sand shifter, blue. You'll need all these clear gems, plastic, that look just like water. Then you'll be needing is a full big water bowl that looks like this. Make sure that you preload water into here or the water and dump these in as well too. So what we're going to do with these is preload them all into the bottle like this. Going down because of the water, you don't get to see the gems inside here at all. They're inside there, but the water, you don't even get to see the gems right here, like that. So make sure you go for the clear plastic gems that look like water. That way, the water cancels out the gems like this. So now that you got your gems already inside here, they won't even know because it looks just like part of the water. Take your sand shifter, put it in like this, water will come out, and so will the gems. Pull out fast, like this, and look, water now goes right into the gems. You see, just right here. There it gets the water. And the water turns into gems as it hits the sand shifter, you see. Just right here. And that right there is how you do the magic trick 2, the magic water shifter magic trick. There it gets the sand shifter, the water, and the crystal water. The crystals to go with it. You guys have a very amazing, slick, and cool magic trick you could do at the park and the beach, as well as all around home fun for the summertime. Here's an epic one for you. This one here goes into the swim noodle from the beach, so you can swim on it. And by magic is have it to balance on top of one and move it around. Bring us to our last trick, and it's to our 15th one, and that goes to the summer balancing water noodle trick. Here's what this will look like. Okay, so here I got our 2 summer beach noodles. Here gonna actually is take one here. I was gonna place it on top of one. We're gonna take this. Watch what I could do with this. 3, 2, 1. And by magic, it stays on the beach noodle. And there you go right there. The balancing beach noodle. So how's this done? I'll show you. All you need are 2 beach noodles, different colors. Here I'm using the green and the blue. What you'll need is a long hanger or wire right there, and so into the other one. That we can hide that, and this is where we're gonna actually place this on like this, and that's just allowing it to stick on, so you can move it freely like this. You're going to hide this with your fingers in the back like this. So the 2 pool noodles place on top like this, holding, resting, and then let go like this. And then you can walk around with it if you want to, and it's going in circles while the noodle is on there. You can also give a flick, how it can spin. If you want to have the spin onto it, you see, just here. Makes a great master trick that you can do with the beef noodles there, and there's how you do the magic balancing summer beef noodle trick. There's all your 15 tricks there. I will see you back for our, is it the 5, 6, our summon 6. I will see you back for our summon 6. We're gonna race. Peace. Now, let's shirt this one off from here. And seeing this one off as well.